Hello guys, welcome to the 6th video of this tutorial series in Android application development using Kotlin. From today we are going to officially enter into the Kotlin part of code. Though we did some Kotlin code in our first video, after that we've kind of focused on just the UI part, but from today I think we're going to do much more in Kotlin here. The first thing I'd like to teach you about is ListView. It's another component where if you have to show your components or you have number of results in one variable and then you have to show them in a list, then yes, ListView can be used. Think about your YouTube application, where whenever you open your YouTube application you see your feed of videos. As you go scrolling, more and more videos add up and more views add up. Okay, before taking you into this complex term of view, I'd like to explain what view is right now. Okay, so if you can see here, this is a simple example of ListView. So each and every row here you see is one single view. Okay, you can have as many number of data here. You can keep on scrolling and then data are going to be added there. So you can have as many number of data as you want, but all of those data will be combined into a combination of views or a list of views, and hence it's called a list view. Okay, so as we go into the code, I think you'll understand it much more deeper here. So let's go into the code. I've created a new application. Let's go into activity_main. For some reason I've kept this completely empty so that I can start from the very beginning. Now since you know the difference between relative layout and linear layout, I think it's safe for me to write down relative layout here. I hope it's safe for me. If you haven't watched that video and if you don't understand the concept, please go back to video number 5 and watch that video. Okay, so match parent, maybe a height of match parent. I don't need an orientation, I just need one component inside this, maybe list view. Let me give a width of match parent because it can occupy the entire screen here. So a height will also be match parent, and ID, let me say list. Okay, it's done. As you can see, there is a layout of your list items here. So let's go to our Kotlin class. Okay, before going to Kotlin class, let me continue the statement here. Okay, now let me go to my Kotlin class. So there are two ways of implementing a list view. Okay, there are two classes you can use to implement a list view. The first thing you need to understand whenever you're implementing a list view is you need to set, let me write in comment. Here you need to set adapters here. Okay, adapters, maybe set adapter here. Okay, what is an adapter? I'll show you, and after that you have two ways to do this. So one way is your ArrayAdapter and the other way is your base adapter. So in the first video I'm only going to be talking about ArrayAdapter. First of all, let me go and tell you what an adapter is. Okay, so let me go back to the same view again. So as you can see, this one complete screen is one view. Okay, this one complete screen is one view, but what we are doing is we are creating some small views inside that one single view also. Okay, so introduction of these views inside those one single views is actually what setting adapter means here. Okay, and what is ArrayAdapter? ArrayAdapter provides you a facility to create such views or to create such adapters, but there are some limitations with ArrayAdapter. The limitations are the constructor of ArrayAdapter is not very flexible. if I have 4 different arrays, student name, student roll number, student address, and student phone number, and I have to show that in ArrayAdapter, ArrayAdapter cannot accept it very easily. What ArrayAdapter has to know is ArrayAdapter has to know what parameters you're passing from, and since the constructor I told you about is very rigid, it does not accept a wide range of parameters. Okay, and in case of ArrayAdapter, you do not need to worry about the view you're going to set up. As you can see in the code later on, the ArrayAdapter, you just need to give your data and a predefined template there, and the views will be automatically set up by the ArrayAdapter class. So you don't need to do anything complex using ArrayAdapter, and hence there are not much flexibility in case of using ArrayAdapter there. So instead of that, if we want more flexibility, we go for ListAdapter, but that's for another video. Right now we're only going to be focusing on ArrayAdapter here. Okay, let's go. First of all, I'm going to define an array of data here. Okay, just like this one, just like the data we've seen here, we'll build something like this. So let me create an array here. Array equals to array of, let me write Java, Kotlin, Android, C++, Ruby, and some more. What more? Okay, PHP, C, HTML, CSS, and we can have some more. If you realize, these are all string values. Previously, in any other language you've studied, I think you must have studied C or C++ or Java. In those languages, if you wanted to define an array, remember the property of array used to be that the elements in the array needed to be homogeneous in nature, which meant the array element had to be of same type. But it's quite different here in Kotlin. What I can do here is I can add 12, 3.5, 50,000, and a character array. Okay, this is also supported. So what is the data type of this array? The data type of this array is any. Okay, that's the beauty of Kotlin here. So let's go and set our adapter. So we have a list from our layout, which is a list view dot adapter equals to we are directly going to use ArrayAdapter here. So ArrayAdapter, remember I told you the constructor is rigid. The ArrayAdapter constructor can only accept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 type of constructor and not more. Okay, so among them we're going to use one kind. So the first parameter is going to be this, which is going to be a context. The second parameter is going to be a layout resource. Here we're going to be using a predefined layout. A predefined layout is something that is already defined in your Android Studio software. And the last one is your data source. Okay, and it's done. So what do you understand from this? What you have done is you have created a data array here. Okay, and this data array is passed to an ArrayAdapter so that this can be shown in a list view. Okay, this list view needs an adapter to show these data, and that adapter is created here by ArrayAdapter, and this data are shown in a component created in this layout. So what do you think the component in this layout should be? Think about it. Should it be a button? No. In order for you to show a view like this, what should be the component here? Should it be a button? I don't think so. Should it be edit text? No. Okay, we'll go check it out. So the component here is a text view. Okay, a text view. And remember one thing, the structure of ID here, it's written Android ID equals to @Android:ID/text1. What this means is, since this is a predefined layout, the ID here is also predefined, which means you don't have to go and define that ID or like indicate or notify your classes about that component and that ID. Okay, the class understands that this predefined layout has this predefined ID here, so you don't need to notify your class that okay, this is created or that is created. It's already created when you're creating your application there. So now let's run our application. I think we're done here. Let's run our application and see if these data will interfere our result or not. So I have my phone screen projected here. I just want to show you if these values interfere with the result or not. Okay, so as you can see, you have a list view here. So you didn't have to do anything, you just had to give an array, a data array, and then you had to use ArrayAdapter, and you just had to give a data array and you had to notify your ArrayAdapter that's okay, these are the components here to be displayed, and you can show those components using this layout and the components at this layout, and then done. The ArrayAdapter takes care of everything. Okay, ArrayAdapter is done. I hope you understand what ArrayAdapter is. You'll get to know the difference between BaseAdapter and ArrayAdapter, and why BaseAdapter is implemented instead of ArrayAdapter more often in the upcoming videos. So I'll talk to you about BaseAdapter in the upcoming videos. So thank you for doing this together with me. If you have any problem, do comment out in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for me, like if you want any special kind of operation to be done, and if you want to learn about that, you can drop a comment below and request for a video, and I'll try to make a video about that for you too. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the upcoming video. Thank you.